up, y'all? It's your girl ShayGenre. I'm back with another video for y'all. Today we're going to be talking about ageism. Ageism in music. Ageism in music. What is ageism? Your age. Is it too late for you to do something once you pass a certain age? Should you stop doing one thing to do another once you're another age? We're going to be getting real deep into that today, alright guys? So thank you for watching and stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Yes.
I don't necessarily know exactly what the code is or why rappers are coming out now or artists are coming out that have already been out and established careers and why they're being so successful right now. In just my opinion, I feel like what they're doing is hot. They saying some good shit, they coming out with good music, and I really feel like it is, like our topic, an ageism thing, because when you're young, you finding yourself and you learning who you are, what you want to do, and where you want to be. When you get older, you're a little bit more established. You understand what you're doing. You understand your career. You understand music and life a lot more better. You know, so probably these people are taking all of this inspiration from just life, like especially like a person like Remy Martin going to jail and stuff like that, and just things that you've been through and making you want to propel to push it further. Or with the situation with Jadakiss and Fabulous coming out with an album, they're already established. We love them. We know what they're gonna deliver, and they're gonna give it at all-time high rate. You know, we know that they're gonna give a good quality of music. So I guess that they're just continuing to give it a good quality, and it's like they understand what they're doing so much more now. You know, the young guys are still like maybe putting out a single and hoping that their next single was as hot as the first one they did, because they feeling shit out. They're feeling the industry out. They're feeling the music out to make sure people is gonna be feeling this vibe. But vets probably really know what they're doing, and like duh, they should as being a vet, but it wouldn't work in other circumstances. I can understand how it wouldn't work in other circumstances, because your ear could just not be there no more. You could just not, you don't have that same sound. Like look at a situation like Dr. Dre. People say Dr. Dre can't come out with another Chronic album. They say he don't got it in him. And sometimes when you go through certain things in your life, maybe Dre is too motherfucking happy to write Chronic. Like, you know, he got bread, he living good, he got a family, he happy, he's good in his life, and that anguish and that passion that he had before to propel him to write those other albums, maybe he don't feel it. You know, you never know. I think that's a part of ageism. It's where you are in your life and what you're doing. I feel like people like Jadakiss and Fab still might feel like they want to continue to prove themselves, or you know, like they want to continue. They still got a story to be told what's out here, because things that's going on in their environment maybe propelling them, and they still in these streets. They watching what's going on. They on the ground, so they see what's going on. They on these streets. They talking to the people, so they probably feel they got something to say. And as an artist, well, you know, I'm a songwriter, but I can understand as an artist, like you always need something to say. You always feel like you know. Sometimes they say the best songs come out of pain. And sometimes pain it's not that it's pain and you want something to feel bad, but it's just the feeling of going through something. And it propels you to be so artsy in what you're doing, because you feel like you got a lot of things to get off your chest about whatever this pain is or whatever this emotion is that you going through. So I feel like a lot of these people was on the ground, like I said, like Remy was on the ground in the prison. She know about what's going on in the streets. She heard what everybody else is doing. She thinking about how she wanted to make herself come out, and it's popping. Like you gotta keep that ear. You gotta kind of stay there. You know, I always love the fact that as being a songwriter, I have the option of, I could be 78 years old writing songs that's on the radio right now, as long as I can keep my ear to what the people was listening to, what the people want to do, what the people was feeling. As long as I can keep my momentum and not, I don't want to say get jaded by, you know, celebrity stardom and money, because that's not what happens. Because look at people like Jay-Z, you know, he's 48 years old. And just got nominated for several Grammys from an amazing album, you know. And he doesn't live that hard street life, but he still feel like he got something to say. And he said it, and he still used his melodic energy and his music talent to bring it to life. I don't want to feel like your sound needs to be more mature as you get older. I want to feel like it's free to do what you want. If you want to still talk about some gutter shit and you ain't living no gutter life, people feel like it's fraud. Like, well, you know, that's not what your life about. That's not what you. But maybe it's like writing a book. Like, you know, there's fiction and there's non-fiction. Just because people write about things that they might not have seen or even experienced, and it's just their interpretation of that event. You know, so I could be rich as fuck, you know, living in Beverly Hills and watching what's going on in Compton. that ain't my life. It's down the block, you know, it's close to my where I'm at, but that ain't my life. But through looking through their eyes and seeing where they at, I feel like I could get on some shit with them and I could talk about what they do. And my perspective, you know, like how artists go out and they look around in the world and they bring art home. They look at people and they want to draw people because they see how the way they look, and they, you know, they take pictures and stuff like that. That's what this whole everything. Once you're an artist, everything is up for grabs. All of this, a part of life, is up for grabs. You can do whatever you want to do with all of this. It's up for grabs. It's up. I can take a person, I can take a thing and make a song, make a piece of art from it. So I feel like if them going back to wanting to do something that people might say is, oh, well, that's not the life you living no more. You're not hood. You're not doing these type of things. You're not. I could still talk through another person's point of view. Can I not? Is it wrong for Jay-Z to come out with Rick Ross with a trap song like BMF or something like that? Nah, it's not, because it's still music and it's art. I understand why people feel like it's unauthentic, because sometimes when you're making songs that are so deep like that, you want somebody to be really, you like, nigga, you better know about this life. You talking about this life, you better know about this life, because this is the pain that I see and I know every day. So you talking about it, you better know about it. So I understand that. But just because, look at our people too. Our people come from the gutter. They make something famous of themselves, and then we get upset with them about still talking about the gutter. Oh, nigga, you don't know about that. Nigga, I knew about that when it was my time to know about that.
Good point. Good point.
Like, I can't speak on it anymore because, like, why can't I speak on it anymore? Even if it's not my reality today, it was my reality at some point in life. I've said that before in my videos talking about songwriting and stuff like that. I don't always have to use it because I'm happy in my life, but sometimes I need to write about pain. So I'll take an old experience. I'll take somebody else's experience and write through my eyes what I think they going through or what I would be going through if I was in the type of shoes they in. You know? And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. And I get why you say it's wrong when a nigga don't know nothing about that life. Like, you know? Because if you don't know nothing about that life and you speaking all of these things, I can see why people might really not feel that. But if it was my past and it's just, it ain't my future, don't be mad that I still want to speak on it. I might know people, friends, and still it's still in my heart to speak on. So they should be able to speak on it. And why? Because I'm fucking 40 something years old. You think I don't still like trap music? Like, you think I don't still want something that I can vibe to? You think I don't like something silly? You think I don't like something with a dance move because I'm older? Like, that perception has just got to go down the drain, because time is elevating, people are elevating, and like 40 like the new fucking 25. Like, you 40 and you know exactly what you want to do more than ever in your life. Like, you focus, you be healthy, and it's like it be looking great at 40 these days, you know? Is it harder for older people to relate to younger artists? I might feel like, I feel like the older the person, I feel like it is. Because when they get the older person, they really don't be wanting to hear what we're trying to say or feel it. But I think that they just can't get with the sound. But if they wanted to get with the message that they, because we've never not talked about the same thing. We never not talked about the same thing. What they was rapping about when they started rap. What they was rapping about then, that's what they're rapping about now. Drugs, women, money, clothes, and cars. Right? That's what they rapping about now. So we just taking our sounds and manipulating them in different ways. So I feel like the older generation, they be really not wanting to hear it, because they be like, oh, that sound like noise, and y'all ain't really saying nothing. When you wanted to have your party music and you wanted to just say hip hop parade, and I'm sure the people and your elders then were like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. So so I feel like they have more of a problem with it. But people like the last generation, like, people around in their late 40s now and stuff like that, I feel like they can understand it now a little bit more, because I feel like they're hearing the message. They know, like, we still saying the same shit. They might be saying it on some more a dumber down level or more of a simpler level, because that's the whole why people are upset about things with trap music. Rap was very melodical and lyrical. A lot of words, punchlines, words. And I feel like music now, especially rap, is more about feeling. I feel it's more about vibe. It's more about being more rhythmic. Not saying that they weren't rhythmic back then, but they're not as wordy now. You don't have to you don't have to do all of that. You can rely a lot on a strong hook. you could try to come in real tough with your one verse or two, but people know that, you know, we want more of a feel, you know, to our music now. And I feel like the people in their late 40s, they get that now. They get that now. And the younger people cannot pay homage to the older rap. If you're rapping or even singing and you don't know, you know, the people who came before you to create the platform that you have, that's insane. Like, how you even calling yourself a singer or a rapper? And you have to appreciate it, because that's like the skeleton of the music. How they was rapping back then, just staying on the beat and the rap and the way and the keep it and go. That's the skeleton of what we doing now, how we ride the beat. Like, it's all, you know. So you gotta know that. And then that, I've said several times before, that should give you inspiration to move forward too. So you need to listen to that, period, just to be able to keep being creative. You know, listen to your old shit. It's gonna pull other shit out of you. You know, you gotta do that. So old need to respect new, and new definitely need to respect old, because we're giving something to each other both, and added something to this whole situation of music. Like, you can't not respect it. I get why the old be mad sometimes though, because what we do, but I'm telling y'all, it's not dumb music. It's just a vibe. It's not dumb music. It's just a vibe. It's just, we want to go like this. You know, it's more, you know, it's just how it make you feel. It's just the groove of it. It's not that they're not saying nothing. They don't have to say much. They're riding the beat and it's providing a vibe. I'm telling y'all, think about it, open your mind, the older people, because I know they have more of a harder time listening to the young people music than the young people have listening to the older people music. When they say older people fell off, I feel bad when they say that, because come on, we all got to get older and we all got to age, and nobody want to fall off, and everybody remember what it's like to be 20 and 30 and lit. You know, so I hate to say that, oh, you fell off, or your shit ain't like it used to be. That's fucked up, you know. Nobody don't want to feel like that. But I wouldn't say that. It's just like I said in the beginning, you have to keep your ear kind of still down there, you know. And it's not that you fell off. You might just be a little out of touch about what's really going on out here. Or you know, and sometimes when you're older and you're establishing your music, you get to a point where you don't have to listen to podcasts and Breakfast Club and, you know, be on Twitter, and so you don't have to do all of that. You've established yourself. You're not on that grind anymore, so you don't know what's the latest fucking hashtag or how people feeling right now, what type of what music. You know, you got people that's coming to you telling you stuff. You gotta kind of keep your ears down there. I plan to have a super long career in music, like a super long career in music. I do, because I plan to always fuck with the kids. Like, I ain't letting the kids go, because I know the kids is the future, like, all day. So I'm always asking my little cousins and nieces and shit what they listening to, making sure they're listening to my music too. And I plan on never getting so there where I don't, you know, I'm not interested about what's going on out there, even if it's ratchet. I'm interested in the ratchet, because the ratchetest things are things that blooms culture. You know, I know you like, what do you, yeah, like the some of the most things that we've done that we think are ghetto and stuff like that, and things and phrases that we use, these be like really, really big things, and these are our creativity. I need to always know what the new slang is and how people talking, and, you know, from how people talking that don't live in the area I live in, and know what's going on. You gotta stay there, y'all. You gotta stay there. You and then you don't have to stay there. Sometimes people just have a moment in music. It ain't nothing wrong with a moment in music, you know. But if you want a little bit more than that, I suggest you keep your ears to the streets as long as you can. I suggest you keep your ears to the streets and talk to the kids as much as you can. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why does ageism exist more in the hip-hop genre of music than any other genre? There are many, many other genres of music where they celebrate and they, you know, really honor and definitely continue to listen to, watch them tour. You know, they're elder artists. You know, Bruce Springsteen and Cher, and, you know, those people go on tour and people lose their mind for them. And, you know, Madonna anytime. Hip hop is cool. That's the definition of hip hop. That's what hip hop is. Cool. It's stone cold, motherfucker. All right, and cool is always young. in our minds of what cool is, you know? Cool exudes youth. And I feel like people be wanting, and it's like the newness now. Like we need so much instant gratification. Everybody like the new music. What's coming out next? What's next? What's next? What artist is next? And I know that's real hard for artists, because I mean you just gotta stay on point, always putting something out. And you trying to live a life and have, you know, do your own thing and stuff like that. But I feel like the whole coolness aspect surrounded around rap. Like you're lit if you rap. You're exciting. You're, even as a woman, if you rap, you're sexy as a woman. You're appealing. You're you know, insatiable. Everybody wants you if you're, you know, a rapper woman. So that's something that's associated with youth. So when the next rapper come, people want to jump on that, and if you give us a little bit of time and we don't hear you, people be upset and feeling like, oh, you can't do it no more. You don't got the sound. It's fucked up. I don't know why it is like that. I really don't. But it is. And I know why. I think it's just because music is cool. Hip hop is cool. Hip hop is surrounded by other types of genres of music. We're not saying that they're not cool. They just exude a different energy. Like rock. Rock is different energy from, oh yeah, it's cool. You know, pop is but hip hop is, you feel like the guy should be young and have a body, and you know the girl should be super sexy. It's all about the, you know, it's not just, it's the lyrics, it's the way you flow it, it's the way you look. It's a whole package in it, and people associate it with being cool, and being cool is being young. So that's what I'm saying, like the new 40 is like people was looking great in their 40s and being young and dressing fly and hanging out and doing their thing, you know. So I feel like that's another reason why ageism is not playing as much of a factor as it used to, because people are being youthful in their elder age. They're being extremely youthful, and being youthful is cool. Like, you know, looking good, having a nice body, dressing nice, having you some clothes, being at the parties, always hanging out, you know, that's cool, you know. The advice I would give to the older and the younger artists out there right now regarding ageism is, don't let that shit phase you. Do you. To the young people, don't feel like, I don't want you to feel like you need to hurry up and rush and do, and you know, hurry, because I only got this small amount of time. I keep telling them, when I first decided to start putting music out, I had to remind myself, and something I told myself, and it made me be like, all right, fuck it, I'm putting my music out. If you wrote one hit, you can make 20. If you did it once, you can keep doing it. You can keep doing it. You don't have to stop. It doesn't mean that, you know, if you did it one time, you could do it again. So if you're young and you out here trying to do music, keep doing it. Don't stop. Listen to your elders. Hear what they gotta say. Look into their music. Look into the songs that they've done, the plights that they've overcame, to make sure that you don't live those same mistakes and you don't go through things like that. Always be open-minded, and don't be, you know, upset when they try to come at you about your sound. As a matter of fact, to push yourself as a better artist, it would be amazing if you could convert a older person, you know. And so they like, yo, I listen to this hip hop that my nephew do, or so, you know, like, he's really nice, like he you know, and you show him the shit type of, you know, make him get on that vibe with the music and make him understand that how it's different from what he used to do. And if you older in music, come on, man, y'all be angry. Like, you gotta just chill, and you gotta step to the side and let niggas ride. Like, step to the side, it's gonna be alright. And step to the side don't mean step away. Step to the side and watch. Stand next to these rappers and be like, yo, that shit is lit. Support them. Don't feel like I ain't listening to 105. I'm gonna get me to 107.5 right now. Listen to my oldies booking. Listen, you know, check it out sometime. See what it's about. I know when y'all go out, they play 1 or 2 lit songs, you know, because I stay trying to, like, you know, convert my aunts and uncles and stuff, and they listen to a lot of hip hop. You know who they like? My aunts and uncles love, my godmother love Drake. Drake, you was a universal motherfucker. Niggas like you, Drake. Oh, younger people, older people, everybody likes some Drake. But try to get them to hear it and make them just understand. Like, you know, don't hit them with something like, you know, too heavy, you know, some Kodak Black. You know, don't hit them with that too soon. But maybe ease them into it, you know, ease them into it. Let them listen to some SZA, or, you know, and let them get toward the Playboy Cardi. You know, let them get towards it and show them how it's cool. You know, but y'all gotta keep an open mind as older people seriously, because y'all always say it's garbage. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, that's too loud. Like, you don't even want to listen to it. I'm never not gonna want to listen to hip hop. When I'm 50, 60 years old, I'm gonna want to know what's on the radio right now, and not just the radio that's gonna be playing my oldies, but what's on what they. Cause I want to know. I want to hear it. That's gonna be mad interesting to me, yo. That's crazy interesting in 30 years. What's the fucking sound is? Man, listen, I'm excited. Okay? I'm not gonna be, and I feel like that's what we're moving towards with music, you know? That's what we're moving towards with music, with people being excited about something different, something new. And, you know, what's the new energy, what it's bringing, you know? Alright, y'all, this your girl, ShayGenre. Thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Alright.